This is break 4701, Flawless NFL. And before we kick off, I do want to say a very, very happy birthday to Merrick, who is in our first break with us. Him, his brother Rory, and their dad Sean. So I just want to say happy birthday to Merrick. And we are going to get started with our 10% filler here. This 10% filler is going to fill up our remaining 8 spots in the break. Your fillers: Muddy H2O, Mark N for 4, Steve H for 3, Emmanuel G for 2, Jeremy Z for 2, James Y, Easy Company, James T for 3, Robert W, Ian H, Andrew Z, Saw M, Justin M, Howard, Sherry, Brandon S, Michael Ramey, Clay for 2, Brady, Walter, Richard R, Howard's for another one. Keep on going down the list. We've got Floyd S, George B for 2, Keith W, Cheyenne, Claw Machine, Nathan D for 2, and Neil for 2. James B, Caden P, Howard, Franzen, Evan C, John L for 2, CJI, Eric C, Tom H, John M, Josh O, Jason S, Stephen K for a 5-piece, Derek S for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Robert W, Derek S for 10, Jimmy W, Robert Knight, Ian D for 2, Jordan R, Joshua G, Howard, Tanner, and Josh O. 80 total names. Top 8 are going to get into the break. Need to get a little hit of the oxygen. We got to go at least 4 times. That is our break rules. We're going to go 8 times for the top 8. Good luck to my fillers. Good luck, everybody, on the 10%. So let's get some people in this one. 5, 6, 7, and your top 8. We got Derek S, Neil P, Jimmy W, Tom H, Sa M, Manuel G, Jason T, and Jeremy Z making it on in. I did, Pathora. I did. Finally made the decision. You know, if somebody comes to the stream for the first time and just reaching the channel for the first time and they enjoy what they see, they can come back and say hello and introduce themselves to our community. And I made that decision because I just got tired of the people who would create a burner account, get banned, create another burner account, get banned. So our chat's just grown so much the last couple of years that it makes too much sense. Everybody who missed the filler, you will be in our filler giveaway at the end of the evening. Alright, your combos in this one. This is a 2-year break, so we're going with the Ravens and the Jets, the Panthers and the Cardinals, the Browns and the Dolphins, and the Rams and the Seahawks. Colby S, down to Jeremy Z. What sport randomness is that Leaf break? That one is coming up a little bit later. And Lucky Lefty designed that break. That's all the products that he wanted in a left side. So said, I'm not going to hate. You can do what you want. All right. Let's roll. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is 8 with Nick S up top. All the way down to Phil Y on the bottom. Falcons on top, down to the Commanders on bottom. 8 times for your teams. We got 1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 with the Bills up top. All the way down to the Packers. Yes, we did give away the Shohei rookie auto on our Wednesday stream. Or was that Wednesday or was that Tuesday? That was our Tuesday stream. Give away a $2,500 Shohei. That's probably now a $3,000 Shohei. I know, I want the buyback on that one. Alright, Nick with the Bills, Robert W with the Browns and Dolphins, Jordan R with the Broncos, Andrew S with the Chiefs, Manuel G with the Chargers, Dirty Aaron with the Texans, John L with the Lions, Furry Goat with his Raiders. We have Jason T with the Bears, Jordan with the Giants, Clay with the Steelers, Chris S with the Bengals, Jeremy Z with the Falcons, Saw with the Jags, Family Pack with the Pats, Colby with the Buccaneers, Eli with the Colts, and Neil with the Commanders, Dogs with the Saints, Isaac R with the Ravens and the Jets. Third down with the Vikings. We have Tom H with the Rams and Seahawks. We've got Carlos with the San Francisco 49ers. Dead Dogs. Oh, I'm sorry, Dogs. I crushed you on those. Panthers and Cardinals. Jimmy W with the Eagles. Derek S with the Titans. Steven S with the Cowboys. And Phil Y with the Pack. Hey, I will say the Saints did hit one of the best cards in our first case of Flawless. First case of Flawless, though, was definitely not great. So we're hoping our second and our final case is much better. What's up, Mambilty? So after this break is over, I will be putting up I'll be putting up our next baseball break. I will put up our next basketball break. And then after our WWE break, I will put up our final WWE break and our final Leaf break. So we still have 4 breaks to be added to the website tonight. So that is what we've got going on. I'm going to give you guys a minute to talk trades. We do need to figure out which half of this case that we run. Rattler revenge game tomorrow. So sitting in front of me is a fresh case of 2024 Flawless Football. And we do need to figure out which case that we run, the top or the bottom. If this is a 1 or 2 or a 3, we will do the top. If it is a 4 or 5 or a 6, we will do the bottom. And we're going to do the top. We're going to do 3. Bottom briefcase will be in the second break. Oh my god, it's Flawless Basketball. No. Flawless Basketball is more expensive. They probably wouldn't mind. There's some kind of error like that.
I think it's nominally more expensive than football.
Yeah, Flawless Football is like 6 and basketball is like 20, so that'd actually be like a bank error in your favor. Alright, you guys give you another minute or so to talk trades, and if there's no trades, we're going to get started. What makes Flawless so high-end? The price tag and the contents of the box. We had a photo incident, so we don't need a Flawless incident. No Flawless incident. So in this break, we've got Select International, we've got 2025 Luminance, Obsidian International, 2025 Black, starting a fresh case, Finest Hobby, and Origins. If I can hold on to it. And then, of course, Flawless at the end. Cannot forget about Flawless. If I could be sponsored by any beverage company, what would it be? Optimum Nutrition Amino Energy. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Flawless is the second most expensive Panini set, only next to Eminence. Eminence is like 30 G's, which is insane. An insane price tag. Water. I didn't know that Water was sponsoring Taylor. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. 4 packs of Luminance. I actually really like Luminance. I think I like it more than Donruss, to be perfectly honest. It might be a bad take. Might be a bad take to say that I like it more than Donruss, but I do with the on-card autos. There's Herbert. We have Mike Quick. There's Quinshon Judkins, 245 of 299. Our major bounty is 260, only 15 off. Dude, did I miss Marvel again? We do have a left side with some Marvel in it. There's a mem of Stafford. Kelly collects Stafford. BTJ. Travion Henderson. There is Helm. And Banks. That one sold out. That was Lefty's birthday bash, so he got to plan that one. We will have more Marvel for you guys on Thursday. Marvel Sapphire is officially here, so we'll have more Sapphire for you guys.
Yep, we'll have a nice break on Thursday.
Yep. Ryboom, this one was up for a day. There were spots available. BTJ, I think our first auto is coming up for the Bears. That's not an auto. It's Singletary, 103 of 299. This is our auto. Is that Bo Collins? 67 of 100. Bo Collins, going to be for the New York Giants. Pull a Jackson Dart. I'm going to try. Jalen Milroe right there. Riley Leonard. We have Mason Taylor. Yep. And there's James Pierce Jr. When you started breaking, did you ever thought you'd rip Marvel? No. No, I never thought back in 2020, hey, we'll be doing Marvel at some point. But, hey, it's what the people want. It's what the people want, so that's what we do. Got to give the people what they want.
I was begging him for
Jamar Chase, RGL, JML Pop. Devon A-Chain 1/1 base card, good for the 1/1 bounty. Who has the Dolphins in this break? That's Robert W.
Wow.
You know what? That's just a true 1/1 Devon A-Chain base card from the base set. That is good for $1,010 to kick off the stream. That's a hell of a way to hit a first bounty, huh?
Dude, that's
Just a
for
crisp.
his spots.
It paid for all of his spots, yeah. How about that? How about we're just gonna start off like that in the break? Who says combo spots can't hit? Dolphins and Browns combo. Look at that. Just starting off with a 101 base card, which does in fact qualify for our Panini 1/1 bounty. Look at that. In the blue. $1,010. He gets the card and he gets the bounty. Yes, no, we keep your card. No, he gets the card, he gets the bounty. Bounty can be paid out cash, store credit, however he wants. This is a Burger King here. I'm the Burger King. $1,010. The Panini base 101 bounty will be off for the remainder of the break, and it will reset going into the next one. I'm just going to start off our stream like that, huh? Could this A-chain be for another bounty? That is a 157 of 199. How much is the card worth? Probably like 150 bucks. Brian Revel Jr. is 204 of 700. There's AJ Brown and Alexander, and we've got Franklin. Card's probably only worth about 150 bucks, but on our stream, it's worth 150 bucks and $1,010. Just a base 101 off the board. You know what? I'll be nice. Any additional base 101s in this break, I'll award out $101 store credit. For any additional base 101 bounties that would qualify for that bounty. Not any 101. It does have to qualify for the bounty. There's DJ Giddens, 28 of 249, 10% of Doom. For the Carolina Panthers, Ted McMillan, 22 of 50, going to Carolina, going to Dead Dogs. Quinshon, Tisla is good too. Egbuka, and we're going to end that box with White. The Dolphins card made a man cry. Made me cry. I'm crying over here.
Phil's not in chat, Derek, so you can keep asking.
Yeah, I don't think Phil is in chat. He usually watches on replay, I believe.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're going to be getting the Packers.
Been in the breaks for
Yep. All right, we've got 2024 Finest. We are looking for Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Tom Brady autographs. And good luck. We could hit the Super Bounty here. Super would qualify for here. Xavier Worthy. There's going to be Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay, 145 of 325. Dallas Turner, Nate Wiggins, Junior Colston, and Jim Kelly. Who would you say is the biggest NFL rookie chase right now? Jackson Dart and Cam Scatabo. Dart and Scatabo, the Giants have kind of ignited that class. Dart does not have autos with Panini, so all you can get is memorabilia and numbered cards. There's a Jaden right there. There's a Caleb right there. We have Chris Long, 28 of 200. Egbuka, you got to put him in the convo as well. Yep. 95 of 150. Marvin Harrison for Arizona. Got Jalen McMillan and Earl Campbell. Haven't been paying too much attention to college. I know Ole Miss, was it Georgia beat Ole Miss?
That was a good game.
That was a good game. Right now we've got Alabama and Tennessee on.
Alabama's really turning on.
Alabama up 16-7. And I'm going to be totally honest. I could care less about NFL action tomorrow because there's only one game that I care about the most. So I am not really even looking at the the schedule for tomorrow. I probably look sometime tomorrow morning, but I only have one game on my mind. I'm going to be totally honest. I only care about one game and one game only tomorrow. We got something right here. We have a flashback auto of Tony Tolbert. That is going to go to the birthday boy, Merrick and Sean. Hit a Nico 101 auto. I'm a UCLA fan. There you go. 82 of 250, Malachi Corley. There is Dallas Turner, Santana Moss, and Arian Foster. What you think of Indiana this past year? Which Indiana? The Pacers?
Talking about the football.
Um, I don't.
College.
I don't think much of Indiana. I don't watch a lot of.
Kirk Signetti's done a good job there the last 2 years. So
Yep.
that's all you need to know.
What JML just said about Kirk Sinetti. All I care about is the Mariners. We have a gold in here. Do you remember? Will the game the Blue Jays will win? Unbelievable, Isabel. How did I react to the Grand Slam? I screamed.
Yeah.
We've got Brock Bowers going to the GOAT of Fur. Give me some grazies. Give me some grazies. Give me some grazies. Caleb Williams. There's Jalen Polk and Archie Manning. Give me some grazies. What homer was bigger? So Cal Raleigh tied it up, and then the go-ahead was much, much, much better, much bigger. That's the one that got me. It's the reason why I don't have as much of a voice today. I said, I think I screamed, hit a Grand Slam, go to the World Series.
Hit a Grand Slam, go.
Game 5, to me, was... Like, if you win Game 5, you probably win one of the next two. Brock Bowers in the black GTI. We'll hit this one. The reason why I'm consuming so much liquid today. My throat is sore. It was already sore, but let's see if I last stream. We might be doing some ASMR breaks. Brock Bowers, our second one touch of the break. What are we going to do now? We'll do some Obsidian International after this. Why not? Why not? Got into a couple basketball fillers. Are you going to be putting up some late night baseball? Yes, we will be doing some late night baseball. Going to be adding after this break. 81 of 99 on the Bowers. There's another Caleb. There's a Drake. There's a Bucky. And Donovan McNabb. What's up, Ryan? My GTI order should be here Monday with the mag and the Stones. For my Stones, Charlie Watt to 10 gold. I wish they would have put autos in that set. Really do wish they would have put autos in that set. Live stream game reactions? Nope. Already live streamed too much of my life. I don't want everything to be on stream. I don't know how those streamers do it who are live for 10 hours a day, 70 hours a week. That's not for me. We've got Troy Aikman, 153 of 200. What's going on, Tina? Jonathan Brooks, Tyler Newman, Keon Coleman, and Dallas Turner. Yeah, that set would have had autos for sure. All right, let's do this little box right here. I want to do this one. This is 2024 Obsidian International. JML's feeling good. He's going to be doing your next break. He's going to be doing WWE for you guys. He's going to be doing the pick your letter with Immaculate. He's feeling a lot better than Thursday, that's for sure. I think he is.
Oh.
Is he? Cam Jordan and Jameer Gibbs and Adrian Peterson. We have a blue for the Browns, and that's a good old Massage Watson. Massage Watson is going to be non-numbered on the blue. Thought those were numbered. And Gary Clark and Marvin Harrison for the Cardinals, and that is also going to be non-numbered. I thought those were numbered too. What's the best part about being a breaker? This right here, interacting with the community and getting to rip for you guys. It's the best part of it. The rest of it is all shipping and organization and graphic design and loading stuff into the store and dealing with shipping issues that we had this week and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So that's all the monotonous week-to-week stuff. The best stuff, the stuff that is different every week, is coming on here live, talking to you guys, and ripping some packs. And this is the fun stuff right here. It makes all the boring and all the tedious stuff 100% worth it. All right, we're gonna do Select International, and then we still have Black and Origins from 25, and then of course we have Flawless still. Getting to come here, talk sports on Saturday with college football and usually with NFL on Sunday. Tomorrow, though, there's a baseball game. That's the most important baseball game ever to me. Do you and JML have any special handshakes? No, we do not have a special handshake. No. Maybe we'll come up with a company handshake or something. I don't know. We probably won't. Buda Baker. There is Torrey Taylor, Tommy Townsend, and Brock Bowers. Seattle's going to win. That's the hope. That is the dream. I think they're going to get one of the next two. Bo Nix right there. Travis Kelce, Malik Willis, and Chris Long. Is Drew Thorpe auto any good? Not particularly. JML's currently grabbing a drink, so he's away. Y'all, we have a black 1 of 1. Oh my god. I owe $101 store credit. I owe $101 store credit to somebody because we have a black 1 of 1.
You were crazy, dude.
Unbelievable. $101 store credit. We have a black dragon scale uno de uno, my friends. I see purple on the side, which could be Ravens or Vikings. Third down. Good luck to you. I think we're going... Nope, we're going this way. We really want to see a rookie logo. Who is that? That's Avon Pace. That is an Avon Pace 101 going to third down. $101 store credit. Black snakeskin 101. Oh, it could have been. Should have been. Oh, it could have been our boy. Could have been our boy. I'm the JJ Whisperer, but it's still nice. It could have been... Oh, it could have been Justin Jefferson. Could have been Jordan Addison. Could have been a myriad of different people. And I am in for another $101 going to third down. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it because this also qualifies for the Panini 101 bounty. Our first 101 hit the bounty for $1,000, and that was Devon A-Chain 101 base. And I'm now on the hook for $101 store credit to third down. We'll hit the squirrels for that one. 2 base 101s in a single break after going 101 boxes without one. We went 101 Panini boxes without a true 101 base card, and now we have 2 in the same break. Congratulations, third down. How often do you get multiple base 101s in a single break? One time we got 4 Nebulas in one break. So, yep. Yep. So the second one was only for $101. It can only get hit one time. So we can't award out $1,000 twice. That is not how our bounty system works. The first numbered card to qualify for a minor bounty or something like that always gets it. But because I'm nice and because this is a high-end break, I am giving out $101 store credit for any other 101s that qualify. So third down got himself $101 store credit. So there's a print line on the Pace card. There's a little bit of a print line right there, yeah. Avon Pace Black Finnet sold for $600. Wow. Yeah, this will probably be like $300, $400 then. Probably like 300. Black Finite's better from Prism than Select Dragon, but hey, I just have fun with it. I'm actually glad we hit one. Now, I'll be sad if we hit like 2 more. I don't want to hit 2 more because I'm a man of my word. Dak Prescott going to be for Dallas, going to Sean and his boys. Dak is going to be numbered 60 of 70. 4 Platinum Foil 101s. Yeah, in Tier 1, that case of Tier 1, we had 6 101s in the full case. That one was pretty wild. Gonna make a video out of that for the channel. I can't wait to see the comment section. Jordan Love, Williams, and Riley Moss. The Cowboys have a lot of legends in Flawless, so that's where they really shine. Like Aikman and Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. A lot of their legends are in Flawless. Andy Dalton, Kamani Vidal. And how about Bucky? This guy has been good. I think he's back this week, right? Is Bucky back this week? 8 of 81. Influencer boxes. Unbelievable. No, those don't exist. At least I don't think they do. Going to Colby. That is our gold member spot, by the way. We have an RPA in here. Yeah, we have an RPA, a red RPA, and a dragon in here. We have Thibodeau, Malik Washington. There's Carson Steele. Gonna be for the Chiefs. The RPAs in this set are always bad. Bucky's still out this week. Damn. And they're 5-1. Rookie. Kamani Vidal for the Chargers. Gonna be for Manuel G.
He had a good game.
8 of 81. Kamani Vidal did.
Yeah, he had like 130 yards rushing.
Damn.
He had no running back.
Bucky not playing on Monday. Is Vidal running back 1? Are we watching Wrestle Dream? We do have Wrestle Dream on. Yes, non-numbered on the steel. Yeah, we do have Wrestle Dream on. I see it's Ricochet and Bobby Lashley right now, or some form of that. Holy cow. Yeah, we have it on. I'll be watching the replay probably Monday. I'm not really paying attention to it, but it's on. It's kind of overwhelming. We've got spicy, fast chat moving quickly. I'm trying to rip a bunch of stuff, including Flawless. And, yeah, we got stuff on both TVs, so.
Also, $32.
$32 less sold on Vidal, so. Trying to just acclimate to sensory overload to start the stream. For the Seattle Seahawks, that is Kenneth Walker going to Tom. That is 44 of 81. Gonna rewatch Lucha Underground. I think we should rewatch Lucha Underground too. That show was good. We got Howie Long, Minka Fitzpatrick. There's a JJ on the neon icons. Legarius Sneed and Roma Dunze. You guys are always free to trade at any point in the break. We can always switch your teams. If you guys can make a trade with one another this late into the break, you can still trade. We allow it. There's no rules that say trade time's over. We're ending this box with a Dragon Scale, and then we're going to do our 2025s. We got Bucky and T. Higgins. We have Herbie, T-Law, Rookie. And how about a Caleb Williams to end that box? Caleb going to Chicago, going to Jason T. He is in on one of our 10% fillers. And that is 51 of 81 on the Caleb. I'm not a Caleb guy, but I know that those are a few $100. Last card, one of the better cards in the box. Monish reporting to duty after a wet 9 holes and a purchase into Flawless Baseball tonight. I'm gonna clarify. Monish went golfing today. Caleb Williams. I'm gonna clarify. He went golfing today.
Bang! Bang! It's good.
I don't know. We start saying that on the channel. Eric says 265 less sold. There you go. All right, let's do Origins. No, it's not that you worded it terribly. It's that we are terrible people in the stream. And on this stream, that could mean something totally different. And so I wanted to clarify exactly what was going on right there.
We're not terrible people. We're not terrible.
There's some dirty people in our chat.
Yeah.
We have something on top. I think we just have a hit on top. And we have a Jalen. Oh, they did the whole upside down thing, didn't they? They always do. Riley Leonard, 9 of 50. Trevor Etienne, 70 of 149. And a base of Jadon Blue. I think that's our patch auto, too. Unless we got 2. We might have gotten 2. So I know where JML is on the Mariners. He wants them to go to the World Series. He is cheering for them.
And I hate the Dodgers.
Calvin Johnson, rise to the Hall, 77 of 99. Going to Detroit. Detroit Lions is John L. Going to John L. Wednesday stream, RGL will either be bouncing off the wall or in good or pissed off. Or there just won't be a stream. Cancel it. Jalen Lane is going to be a patch auto for the Commanders. 98 of 99. Going to a Neil. Oh, we did get a bonus auto. Jaden Higgins is going to be for the Texans. 70 of 75. And a Jacob Coing auto from last year's Origins. Going to the 49ers. Going to Carlos D. You're way good, Monish. You're way good. Don't worry about it. That was a stupid joke on my part. Alright, we have black, and then we've got flawless still to come in this break. Higgins blue is a cool looking card. All right. How about a case hit in black? I'm feeling a case hit right here. I want to see a white knight. I want to see a white knight right here. JML is a Giants fan. JML loves them. Or, sorry, Jets fan. Sorry, he's a Jets fan. What the hell? We keep having these weird backwards. Very strange. 10 of 10, Benjamin Morris for the Buccaneers. Flawless football is insane. Going to Tampa Bay. Going to Colby. I think we got... Is that an auto? That is an auto. 10 of 10, Savion Jones going to be for the Broncos. Yeah, I think we got maybe a backwards... I have no clue. They've been giving us these weird boxes. Well, we know this is going to be a mem. This is going to be Ashton Genty. 138 of 149 going to Taylots. Going to Taylor on the components mem. Tyler Lockett auto for the Mariners. Oh. 13 of 25. Look away, Monish. Look away. Capstones auto. Going to the Seattle Seahawks. Going to Tom H. For the Seahawks. Yes, I just have the Mariners on my mind. Chill out, y'all. Chill out. Capstones of Tyler Lockett. Look away. He's on the Titans now? And Jalen Noel is going to be our patch auto, and that is going to be 55 of 99. Seattle on my mind. All I'm thinking about is my Mariners. It's okay. We've learned that I am not allowed to make mistakes. I need to be perfect at all times. Guys, we watched a breaker last night on Whatnot. I'm not going to say the name of the breaker, but as they broke, like, imagine this is a screen. Imagine if I broke all the cards like this. Imagine if I broke the cards like this. How would this make you guys feel if I just did it like this, so all the screen space, and I'm doing it like this, and you can barely see who the players are? How would you feel if I broke like that? Because we watched a breaker legitimately break 2 breaks like that. It was wild. And then, like, their autofocus was all messed up, too. So, the focus kept trying to focus elsewhere on the screen. Reveal them off-screen and share the big hits. Yep. All that I'm going to say is I had the Warriors and the Lakers in that break. And I hit them via a wheel. And, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got Jimmy Butler. I got a Jimmy Butler fast break. That's it. Alright, we've got 1 box left in this break. It is the overwhelmingly most expensive box in the break. Once again, let me grab some 130 points, 180 points, and we'll get this one ripped. You guys don't even know who it was. You guys don't even know who it was. You've never heard of the name of this breaker, because we found the breaker that had the least amount of views on Whatnot and bought a bunch of spots. It is time for Flawless Football, y'all. Good luck. These are like 6,000 bucks a pop. I need to hit a monster in this box for somebody. I hit nothing, Taylor. I hit nothing. I hit a god draw on my teams, and I hit nothing. That's how it goes sometimes. Ask Junior what he hit. He was a big winner. He hit more than any of us, and he had one of the worst teams. Alright, so we are going to cover up the 3 cards on the inside. Don't want to see them. I don't want them to be spoiled even for me. Open that on up. Grab the inner box. Close that on up. Come back here. And good luck, everybody. Only a little bit of nerves, you know, when you're opening a $6,000 box for folks. You know, it's funny because people are like, well, it's not even your cards. Yes, but you still want to do very well for the people who support you. So every time we open a high-end box like this, there's definitely some nerves. I see green on the stack. Green is Defiant. I see platinum foil on the stack. I see platinum foil on the stack. Platinum foil in the 3rd slot. For the 49ers, we have a mem of Terrell Owens, 8 of 15 TO. I promise you that I see platinum foil I see platinum foil. I'm not hitmanning you guys. I see platinum foil. I promise. I promise. I promise. Terrell Owens. That's my breaker, man. Going to Carlos. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start from the back, because I definitely see platinum. How about an Anthony Richardson 5 of 15 going to the Colts? Going to Eli. Anthony Richardson, second year, so not a rookie. Oof. Oof. I definitely see platinum foil. Anthony Richardson going to Eli. I don't think he's a one-touch. Mini auto. Hey, that's better than most autos. He usually signs it even smaller. Alright, let's go to the back again. Kurt Warner, 20 of 20 for the Rams. Rams in this break are going to be the Seahawks and Rams. That's Tom H. Kurt Warner for his 2001 NFL MVP Flawless Achievements. That'll get a one-touch in my book. That's good. Kurt on the right team. The greatest underdog story of all time. He was working at a grocery store at one point. The greatest show on turf. And he has a very clean signature, too. We'll hit the squirrels. Iowa Barnstormer legend. I didn't know where he went to college. You learn something new every day. I did not know he was a Barnstormer. Yes, Zale Philly. Yes. All right, we have a green on the... We have 3 greens. A.D. Mitchell for the Colts. 1 of 5. Going to Eli. That's a one-touch right there. 1 of 5, A.D. Mitchell. The Barnstormers are in... Oh, Arena. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We have, yeah, we have 2 more greens. 2 more greens. Look away, Tin Guy. AD 1 of 5. Alright, you guys ready for the next one? We have another to 5. We have another to 5. How about Devin Hester? That is going to be a random between the Bears and the Falcons.
The Falcons?
3 of 5. Yeah, Devin Hester for the Falcons.
Oh, you're just gonna F the Bears, aren't you?
Oh my gosh.
How? Why?
Oh my god, they really put him on the Falcons. I can't believe that. We'll random that one off at the end of the break. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Bears, Falcons, Devin Hester. Bears should have 100 ducks to the Falcons 1.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Oh my gosh. The Bears already have a Caleb Williams in this break. What are you guys complaining about? 3 of 5, Devin Hester. I didn't know he was on the Falcons either. I didn't know either. Falcons legend. This will need to be random at the end of the break, so we will random at the end. We have another green to 5. Jatavion Sanders, 1 of 5. RPA going to Carolina, going to the Dogs. 3 color, dual jersey. Rookie dual patch auto. We'll one-touch that one on up. We have a Goldie, and then we have a Platinum 1 of 1 incoming. Buyer on the JT, says Trenton. The patches are really, really sick. You need to find people for the autos. You don't like the good old JS auto? You don't like the good old JS auto? It's better than some. Jatavion Sanders, 1 of 5. What's up, Meta World Primo? Appreciate you hanging out with us. Alright, Goldie. Going this way. How about a Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, 17 of 25 dual for the San Francisco 49ers. And we have a 1 of 1 behind it. Good luck on your 1 of 1. I'm going this way. Good luck. It's an auto. Emmett Thomas for the Kansas City Chiefs, 1 of 1. Emmett Thomas, 1 of 1 on the Flawless Greats. thought we were going Emmitt Smith, and I was like, my brain was doing double time because of the Chiefs logo. Emmitt Thomas, I don't know anything about him. I don't know much about him, I'm going to be honest. Somebody school me up on Emmitt Thomas. That does not qualify for a bounty. No, that's not a base 101 card. It's just a 101, not a base 101. Right team, wrong player. Kansas City Chiefs, going to be Andrew S. Super old school cornerback, won Super Bowl 4. Wow. Well, it's more than $5, so there is an Emmitt Thomas collector out there, and this is his grail, or their grail, I should say. I don't know much about him, but I do know that this card's probably $200 minimum. He probably doesn't have very many 101s out there, so you have to consider that. We pulled that nasty Drew Brees on last Saturday night, and it was like a $200 card. I'm going to guess this one, a player that's nowhere near the caliber of Drew Brees in terms of stats and how much they're beloved. And I'm going to guess that this is $200 or more. His mom will buy that card. He might, I don't know. That's crazy. Emmitt Thomas. Nice hit. I wish it was Mahomes. I wish it was Kelsey, Xavier Worthy, obviously. But, hey, it's a 101. We didn't hit a 101 in our first case. And we have 3 cards on the inside now. Hall of Famer. There you go. Might be 200, might be more. Actually, I would recommend somebody go to like 130 point or card ladder and comp and see what some of his other stuff is sold for. Because I don't remember him having like any cards.
His out of 10
Yep.
from Flawless
Yep.
did $47.
His out of 10 did $47, so probably a $250, $300 card. All right, inside the briefcase, we have 3 cards left in this break. I see red, I see gold, I see sapphire. I think this is the gem right here because it looks like the gem pattern. So I think this is going to be a ruby for the Dolphins, who already have a $1,000 bounty in this one, and that is going to be Cheetah, Tariq Hill. 69 through 74, Inception leader for Emmitt Smith, or Emmitt Thomas. Tariq Hill, 2 of 20 on your diamond. All right, one of these is going to be like a rookie showcase, and one of them is going to be an auto. Is the auto? I think this is going to be as well. I think this is going to be like a non-auto. Rookie for the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Drake May, 2 of 25. Rookie patch. He has no autographs in the product. That is going to family pack on the 3-color Drake May to 25. Drake May to 25. Congratulations, family pack. Patriots hitting. And we are down to 1 card left in the break. Taylor begging me to see a Brock Bowers. 1 card left. It's going to be our auto. It is a Sapphire to 15, it looks like. Sapphire to 15. It's Joe Montana on the Super Bowl. 1 of 10. First on the print. Yeah. 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. San Francisco, Carlos D with that one to close it out. A lot of Montana buyers in the chat. He does sign a bunch. He definitely signs a bunch. Joe Montana for San Francisco. San Francisco had a really good break there. Hi, my name is Caveman, and I would like to buy that card. Well, you heard the Caveman. He would like to buy that card. Nothing underneath there, just showing you guys. And that is going to do it for the break. Let's go ahead and do a recap. Drake May did $12.75. That is ridiculous on a patch. Drake May $12.75. Okay. I don't like to do it, but I'll give the spiel. If you think the other half of the case of Flawless has a better card than what you saw in that first one, I think we should still have some spots available.
We got 1 spot, 6 fillers.
1 spot, 6 fillers left, by the way. So that one is going to run. Everything is going to run on the website tonight. So take a look at our hits. And if you did not have a good break with us, you know that we do send sympathy packs out. So definitely going to need to send some very nice sympathy packs out with that one. Was able to watch the Colfax stream. I love his boom button. I'm going to need to re-record my boom because I'm not a fan of my boom. Let's take a look at our hits in this one. We have a WWE break coming up next. This Tyler Lockett was really cool. We have a WWE break coming up next. We're going to be adding a couple of breaks to the website for those who want in. I will be adding a baseball break. I will be adding a Leaf break. And then we will be adding our final 2 to the website after our WWE break. So you guys are going to get the llama for the WWE break, and then I will be back for the NBA break, and then lefties left side. RGL can say anything. I don't like my boom on that soundboard. I'm going to redo it for Colfax. You guys are going to have the llama in the next break. He's going to hit you guys something crazy in WWE. Your one touches in that break, just a few, including the Joe Montana to 10, the Drake May to 25, the Cheetah to 20 on the gem. That goes with that. The 1 of 1 Emmett Thomas. We had the Jatavion Sanders to 5, the AD Mitchell to 5, the Kurt Warner auto to 20, Caleb, and the 1 of 1 Avon Pace. The game was so good, Martha. I was very stressed out, though, all the whole way through. Brock Bowers, and that is going to do it for our break. That was the second most stressful Mariner game I've ever watched. The only other game that was more stressful was game 5 against the Tigers.